Hey Stapleton Road YouTube followers, I thought I'd share with you something I'm working on at the moment. Recently been up to Newton Replicas where they make nameplates, and I've purchased a plate that I'm going to do up myself. So this plate here is as it's come out of the casting mould. I've started work on it, but I thought I'd halt proceedings and show you what I've done so far. As you can see, it's Scarfall Pike off of a class 44. So if you look a bit closely, you can see that as it's come out of the mould, the texture is pretty rough, and my aim is to polish it up to try and get somewhere near this finish. And then when I've done that on all these letters, I've then got to paint it. So I've got a bit of a task ahead of me, but I thought I'd show you step by step what I'm doing so that you can share it with me. Okay, so I've now sanded it down to the next smoothest level, and I've got a nice even finish on these letters, having taken the worst of the abrasion that the angle grinder did. So it's all looking pretty good. I'm quite pleased with this, and I'm now going to go on to the next level to see if I can get it even smoother. Okay, so the next step is to start polishing the letters. And this is something I've rigged up on my drill. It's a polishing buffing mop that I've rigged up a bit of stud work to get it into the drill, and you can then polish the letters, obviously a bit more vigorously than I'm doing at the moment. Okay, so now I'm getting ready for the next stage, which is the final polish. I'm happy there's no deep gouges or dinks in the letters, and I'm going to proceed to give it a polish with a very soft mop here, just to shine it up, and using a little bit of very fine polish here, and maybe a final bit of cream rubbing compound. Okay, the next process is we've got to give this a good clean, because all this polish residue is going to make it very hard for the undercoat and primer to stick. So I'm just using a degreasing agent like Fairy Liquid and a toothbrush. I'm just going to work my way around the plate, just loosening off as much as I can, getting in all the nooks and crannies. Okay, so now I'm getting ready for the next step, which is to put a coat of primer and undercoat onto the plate, ready for the top coat. I'm happy with the way the letters are polished up, but before I apply any undercoat, I'm going to apply a little bit of silicone onto the letters. Okay, so I've got a little bit of silicone in this old cup, and I'm just going to apply it gently onto the letters, and this will stop any overspill from sticking hard onto the aluminium. Okay, now it's time to put the undercoat on, undercoat slash primer. Okay, so I've put a couple of priming coats on the nameplate, and I'm just going to do one more before we go for our first top coat. Okay, that's 3 coats of primer done now. It's nicely dry, just rub back some of the little spots. I'm ready to put the first top coat on. So I'm using a paint by this company called Paint Man, and it is BR Blue, and otherwise known as Monster Blue. So I'm going to open that one up and have a look. Wow, that looks pretty good. It's always a bit of a lottery getting the right colour. I've got to be honest, and that looks fantastic. Okay, that's the first coat done. I've keyed it in and I'm now ready to put on the second coat. Okay, so I'm happy with the final coat. I'm now going to proceed and clean up the letters. So here is the finished plate on the wall, looking pretty good.